his daddy would never hurt him.
I'm hearing voices.
I didn't know you were so, on state like that. I thought you were okay.
What's up? It's your boy Steve83, and I'm back with another react. You know what I'm saying?
This is the last known audio recording of 5-year-old Jax Ponomarenko shortly before one of the most brutal and horrifying child murders Ohio investigators have seen. But when the killer turns out to be the boy's own father, police must determine why this unthinkable tragedy occurred.
It's one of those you're hoping it's just one of those, you know? Yep. I saw the blood on the wall. I knew it wasn't.
I've been hearing voices.
Right, and what did they say?
The following report is based on official police records released to date, and some
like
of the footage has never been seen before
unit.
until now. On the afternoon of March 25th, 2021, a disturbing call comes in to 911 in Parma, Ohio.
911, what's the address to your emergency? Tell me exactly what happened.
I just killed my son.
What do you mean you just killed your son?
I'm hearing voices.
Oh, okay. How old's your son?
Sick.
Could never.
Where's your son now?
He's dead.
No matter
Dead
what.
where?
In the living room.
Do you have any weapons?
Can you just send in cops?
Yeah, we're doing that now. What's your name?
Matthew Ponomarenko.
I have a male subject on the phone saying he killed his 6-year-old son.
We're still getting further from our caller.
And you said you...
Sorry to stop it so soon, but my first impressions, this man got Lord and a cross tatted on his face, and then the boy's name. Those two things contradict each other. You can't be a man of God and then commit this malice murder against your 5-year-old son and then live with his name on you. I hope when you get to your unit, they cut it off.
You're hearing voices?
Yeah.
Can't live
All right,
on
how
the
did you
unit.
kill your son?
With a baseball bat.
You killed him with a baseball bat?
And that's one of the worst ways, man. Like, I get it. Some parents overstep their boundaries, can't take what they stepped into and might pow one in their head, kids hit. I don't agree with none of it, but a ball bat, bro, that's deadly. That's up close and that's personal, bro. Like, when you get to your unit, I hope they make you remove those tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
They better. If not,
crime scene.
then all Ohio
And why did you
State
kill him with a
pen is
baseball bat?
weak.
I don't know.
With no idea what kind of situation they're rolling into,
And
Parma
whatever
police officers
dorm he
arrive
goes
ready
to.
for anything.
There's a male sitting on the front porch. And a 2-med 2. And a 2-med 2, step it up. The male's covered in blood and PD's on scene requesting you step it up.
Okay, we'll verify. Get up for me. And keep your hands up in there.
Hands out your pockets. Hands out your pockets. Keep your hand out of your pocket.
Yep. Razor.
On the ground. Get on the ground now.
Places
Yeah,
at.
let's lethal.
Hands out your pockets.
Get down. Yeah. Yep, we got him.
As police take 31-year-old Matt Ponomarenko into custody, other family members begin getting word that something has happened.
Something that the police just busted into the house on... Is there any way you could tell me what is going on? I'm on my way right now. Okay, hold on just a minute. How are you related? I am the grandmother. I am a guardian. I've had for over 2 years. Okay, hold on just...
What am I hearing? She's guardian? Why's homeboy got him? Why'd homeboy have the son then?
Okay. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, just try to relax. I don't want you to get in an accident.
But it's the fate of her grandson
I
that
gotta get
pushes
the
the
full
officers
story
to face
before
a
I'm
scene
biased.
of unforgettable brutality.
Yeah, and I'm biased anyway. This is a kid, bro.
It's the front.
Call the police.
Child down, living room.
Child down.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my.
Blood all over the place.
I responded.
Oh, there's a kid here. Oh my God.
Tom, watch the wall.
Look at that all on the walls, man. I know a lot of y'all might say it's not blood, it's black. It's the video's been done like this, so YouTube guidelines. Can't show blood anymore, any of that. So it's been covered in black. It's an overlay for the video. Just know that this is 100% true and 100% blood.
Yeah, there's blood all over it. Yeah. Splatter.
On the ceiling, bro?
Okay.
No, don't go in.
Don't go. No. Okay.
Well, we got a kid down in the living room.
It doesn't matter.
The kid's unsafe.
Careful for you.
Police find the walls, floors, and ceiling of the house covered in blood. On the floor is the victim, 5-year-old Jax Ponomarenko. One of the
I'm sorry, guys. I'm taking this one hard. I don't know if I can do this one. I'm telling you, I don't know if I can rock out with this
responding
one.
officers would later write that his face and skull were crushed to the point that he could not distinguish his facial features.
Your own kid, bro.
You have
I
anything
don't
on
care
you, man?
how many voices I hear in my head, bro. No matter how many voices I hear in my head, I'm going to tell them all, no, that's my seed, bro.
Just face the car, partner.
Meanwhile,
I
the heartbreaking
do me
news is
before I
traveling
do him.
fast.
Apparently, my son.
If I keep hearing
Dad
voices,
killed my grandson. I can't handle it. This crime scene. I don't know what to do, honey. I need a pro. Come and just talk me down.
We're going to go ahead and get a hold of a mobile
that's how I
crisis to come talk to
feel,
you,
bro.
okay?
Really feeling bad thoughts.
Okay.
So I just need to talk to someone, honey, because I'm right here.
I feel
I'm
you,
here.
Pop.
I know I have a
I
friend
feel
over
you,
here.
Pop.
You have a
Yeah,
friend
you
right
professional help. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
I
I
hear
don't
you,
know
Pop.
how much we're able to release, but it was pretty violent murder, and it's on the news on Facebook. Everyone's posting about it.
The singular horror of what happened
So if
outside
you
that
can't
house is
tell who
reflected
gets it posted on Facebook, like I'm
in the ones who saw it with their own eyes.
Kid's head is completely tore off. You don't need to go in there. Okay.
your seed, bro. And you took a ball bat towards his head off.
I know. I saw my own voice. I'm sorry.
What kind of weirdo are you?
It's just one of those. You're
He
hoping it's just one
better,
of those.
he better have the PC up,
bro.
bro.
You're just so sensitive to like kid calls now. You know, this kid diaper, dude.
A baseball bat lying beside the victim. Matt himself is transported for medical evaluation and then jail, where one of his first conversations.
I saw the blood on the wall. I knew it wasn't. You're just so sensitive to like kid calls now. You know, this kid diaper, dude.
Police find the instrument of destruction, a 29-inch aluminum baseball bat, lying beside the victim. Matt himself is transported for medical evaluation and then jail, where one of his first conversations is with his distraught mother.
That gotta go too.
Yeah. Hey.
Hold up. See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? Ohio? This on y'all. I hope he's at the police station making his phone call. But if not, how y'all let this goofy on the phone?
Yeah.
Get no phone time on a charge like that.
Matt, what happened? What happened? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you didn't. That was not you, Matt. That was not you. It's not you. The point is, whatever was controlling you, let you do it. You loved that little boy.
I know.
You loved him. You loved him. You were his world. He was your world.
I know. This ain't real.
It's real, Matt.
This is real.
This is real, and it's the worst real nightmare ever.
He's dead.
I know. I
That's
know.
not okay.
I know.
I did that.
I know.
That's not okay.
No, it's not okay, Matt. But you didn't do that.
Fuck.
Whoever did that. Do you remember anything?
I don't want to talk about it.
Unfortunately for Matt, who turned the home he and his mother share into a blood-soaked murder scene, investigators want very much to talk about it.
All right, Matt.
So, see, yeah, I'm catching this. His mom had full custody of the kid. And he was staying with his mom. So she was probably telling, the people one thing. And he's living there the whole time. You know what I mean? He might not have been supposed to be around the kid.
You know why you're here? Okay. What happened yesterday, at the beginning of the day?
I've been out of my mind the last 3 months.
Okay.
I stopped taking all my medications. The psych ward called me off all my medications.
Okay. How
I
long?
told my mom about 3 months ago that I wasn't feeling right.
Records show that Matt has spent the last
Excuses.
few months in and out of counseling centers and treatment facilities.
So?
I was fine and normal. I was like sitting in my room and stuff. You could ask my mom. I was like cool. I was like smoking my weed and stuff, and I was taking my Suboxone, and then as soon as I got
He's
off
a
my Suboxone, I got all
doper. He's a
weird.
doper. Here come the
I just wanted
excuses.
help.
I know you do. We're going to get you the help.
You guys aren't gonna help me.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because I'm gonna be in prison the rest of my life.
Where
Getting
he
to the truth
should
of this
be.
horrific episode will require not only talking to Matt, but also those who know him best, like Jax's maternal grandparents, Janice and John.
He's been throwing so many medications left and right. Bipolar 2.
Here come the
He's been
excuses.
in and out of institutions. He was released last
We
week.
all
from
have been
OT.
there.
I guess he started hallucinating.
But we don't kill our kids.
Discussions of Matt's psychiatric history also dominate his recorded phone calls from jail.
Mom woke up at 4 a.m. and she heard you talking in the kitchen, and she thought you were on the phone because she's like, who the hell is he talking to at 4 a.m.? And you were talking to no one at the kitchen sink.
Really? Have you ever seen Matthew Ponomarenko?
No. No, not at all. He loved it. That was his life.
I didn't see this coming at all.
Following his arrest and tasing, Matt was taken to the hospital for evaluation. While there, he addressed the chilling claim made in the 911 call that he was hearing voices.
What are the voices there that say?
I've been hearing voices.
Right, and what do they say?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to hurt yourself before?
Why you ain't never do it then? Huh? Why you ain't never do it then? Big man? Why you wait till a little 5-year-old boy to do it? Big man?
As far as Matt's loved ones are concerned, this incident was completely out of his control.
This is
What?
a mental health system failure. You did everything you could to fight. This
It's
is the
their
result
fault.
Of cold turkey you off heavy anti-psych medicine.
It's the doctor's
Dude,
fault.
there's so much support for you, you have no idea.
Silly me.
Oh my God, Matthew, yes, you have no clue. It's not your fault, all right? It just happened. Things happen.
You are such a great person, and you're a great daddy, and a great son.
About any of those things anymore.
What's that?
About any of those things anymore.
Yes, you are still those things,
should have
Matt.
never
You're still
was.
those things. I love you just as much as I did the day you were born. The demon won, okay? However,
They
the
did.
demon was not you.
According to Matt, that inner conflict has been growing more intense
They
in recent
definitely
years.
won.
I never used to feel like this. Never.
When did you start having kind of like mental issues? About 3 years ago?
When I was a little kid.
When you were little?
Why you hack?
His long-term relationship with Sam, Jax's mother, may have kept the worst of his demons at bay, although she admits she's seen Matt's other side.
He's always had some mental issues, and like his family would always say like I was his like savior. He had an episode before we were out of it together. He jumped out of a 4-story building. He tried to like a couple months before we started
Why
dating.
you with him
He
then?
got his ex-girlfriend. That's why he jumped out. Like she was driving him crazy, blah blah blah. And when he gets into these psychoses, he like feels like he's floating above his body. He's explained it to me in a normal sense. He goes, I'm floating above my body. I have no control of what's going on. And you can see it in his eyes. He turns.
This has happened where you've actually been there when he had one of these?
Well, I got woken up to him butt naked.
That's how you feel when you
living
get
room,
high.
Talking about the purge, screaming at the top of his lungs, the purge, Shams, the purge, and he was singing the national anthem. So I tried to take.
He was high.
Take my son, I'm gonna kill you.
Police records indicate that Matt was found that night running naked through the neighborhood, leaving his then 2-year-old son in the middle of the road.
So I'm flying down York Road, and I thought there was a dead deer in the road, so I swerved to go out of the way and ran up into a tree lawn because I was only 50 because I was rushed, and there was Matt butt naked in the middle, laying in the middle of York Road.
Matt ultimately pled no contest to child endangering after that incident.
Matt ended up in a psych ward for 3 weeks.
But as both Matt and Sam readily admit, there was more going on than mental illness.
You love her?
Yeah.
What happened with that?
She got sober and I was up.
Me and Matt we were heroin addicts, and he ended up having like knee surgery and ended up getting a lot of perks, and it started there. So we started using Percocet. We were drinking for his birthday, and one of his friends was like, I can get meth. And this is where like
That's why he was running naked down the road.
What I think happened there.
The juice coming out.
Time when I went into treatment in 2020, that's when it was like done.
Over the years, Matt received numerous diagnoses, including severe opiate dependence and alcohol dependence. By the time he was diagnosed with bipolar disorder in 2019, Sam's mother was made Jax's legal guardian. But despite the troubles, Sam says Matt was always a loving father.
He loved that little boy. Even when he was going
Until
through
he what?
He may have threatened to kill me, he may have threatened to kill me. He never once, ever, said anything about Jack. He loved that he protected him. He was such a good dad.
Among Matt's supporters, it's a
These
common
people
refrain.
live in La La Land.
Who lives in Minnesota, she's like, I never even met them.
I wish I met these gullible ass people when I was on dope. For real. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I met them when I was for real.
I followed his story and I saw how hard he tried to get help. And she said what he did was awful, and he even knows that, and that's on his hands. She said, but that doesn't define him as a person. It was out of his control. And she said, I'd still trust him with my kid today.
What?
Yeah, it's not your fault. Everyone knows this. Literally everyone in the world knows this.
Well, then I can't get in trouble.
I know.
I'm a good person.
Yeah, right.
I've never done anything wrong in my life. I'm not a killer. I'm not a murderer.
You wasn't until now.
I love my son. I'm not a
No, you
anymore.
don't. Y'all are high. You're high today.
And I'll never be able to live without him.
Despite Matt's insistence that this wasn't his fault, it's clear that he still feels at least some sense of responsibility.
Will you get to somehow find a way to forgive yourself.
No, I can't.
You are going to have to, Matt. You are going to have to find a way to forgive yourself. You're going to have to find a way to forgive
You
yourself.
don't forgive yourself for that.
This
No,
is a
you're
special
right
case. This isn't
on that.
some bad person did something bad to somebody else. This is different. This is different. Everybody loves you.
Indeed, the extent of the support is, at times, almost surprising.
No matter what you did, it wasn't you, brother. So get over it. It's a little bump in the road. Excuse my French. It's a bump in the road. You loved him. You would never do that. You just snapped. That's it. Big deal.
But for the detective, that
Who
answer
is
isn't
this
going to
goofy
suffice.
man?
Matt, can you tell me what happened yesterday?
I know I keep stopping it, but this is a hard case for me, man. Like, I got kids, I got boys, man. And I've been in this man's shoes, not in these shoes, but I've been in a drug addict. I've been locked up many times. I've been in the been through the system my whole life. And I ain't never thought about this. I ain't never thought about this and would never. And these goofy people telling him this and that, it's part of the reason he is like he is now, because nobody would keep it real with him. Nobody would keep it fire with him. You know what I mean?
Calling 911. No. What happened in that house?
He's a liar. You're lying.
You don't know. Do you have anything in your head?
You're a liar and a
In
coward.
my head? No, I'm just emotionless. I'm just nothing.
Okay. If I play you the 911.
Because you're still high.
Do you think it would help you remember?
Wait till the dope sickness kicks in, my boy. Wait, talk to me in 11 days.
Do you remember that, Matt? Do you remember making that call?
You can tell you were still listening to the voices. Just going, Matt.
How would you able to listen to it?
Because it's public record, so of course it got released. Really, you defended your truth even in the call. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing you said.
Yeah.
Is you said, I'm hearing voices, and then you're breathing really, really heavy. And then she's saying, you said you heard voices? And you're like, yes. And then she's going, Matt, and you're not responding.
When did you kill your son?
That his wife is a fucking.
When did this happen?
man.
I understand. When did this happen?
She's a fucking spaz
When did this
herself.
happen? Matt, you still there with me? Matt?
If you did it maliciously, why would you
He's
even call
high.
for help? Why wouldn't you run? You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember the police coming to your house yesterday?
Yeah, I remember the cops were there.
His
Okay.
mom
What
took
happened when the
care
cops got
of
there?
him. That's why he's got
Just
2
one.
packs of cigarettes.
Okay.
What dope addict you know got 2 packs of
happened?
cigarettes? What did you talking about?
I got tased,
Okay.
tased.
So you got tased yesterday? Okay. Why'd you get tased?
Because I was putting my hand in my pocket.
Hands out pocket!
You literally just waited outside for help. I don't understand why you got tased. You didn't resist arrest. You know, I know they were scared, but you don't.
Do you remember Janice dropping Jack?
No.
You dropped with Matt at the Russell address at about noon. Okay. I had a therapist appointment at 1:45. Okay. So when you went to drop stuff, Matt was already outside in the front step or the front sitting outside. Okay. And his demeanor was seemed fine. Okay.
Like I said, I got out of the car and I talked to him.
Janice says she detected nothing strange about her interaction with Matt until later.
Then I asked Matt, how
Because she's used to seeing him high.
Great. And then I said, asked him about, did they give him more Suboxone? And he said, yes, they did. So I figured he would see the psychiatrist Tuesday. But come to find out from his mom, he lied to me.
Well, Tuesday that you missed your doctor's appointment.
See, listen, guys, for you guys that don't know, a psychiatrist that gives you Suboxone is not a psychiatrist you should be talking to if you're hearing voices. Let's get that understood right now, because it's not. And anybody sitting here and says it is, it's not. Okay? So he's probably telling his mom, yeah, I seen my psych. Yeah, he's seen a psych that gives him his Suboxone, yeah. But it's not the same.
And you were very confused. So you told Mom you missed your Uber, and then you told me you didn't go, and you didn't know why, and you told Janice you went.
Were you having these thoughts, Matt? Were you having these thoughts before Janice dropped him off?
Well,
No. 8 minutes?
I just remember not feeling right.
Matt, important question. Look at me. Did this happen before or after you canceled the appointment with Jacqueline?
Why does that happen?
After.
It happened after you canceled with Jacqueline? So
Oh,
why did you
nothing
cancel with
says.
Jacqueline?
So I wasn't feeling good.
After he texted me
at 12:38 and said, you don't have to come because I'm sick, as he said. He tried calling me at 12:56, and the iPhone cuts off your voicemail at like 3 minutes, so it ended up just hanging up on him.
Wait.
Yeah. And I can hear Jack in the background, so I know he was alive.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
In the unintentional call, Jax can be heard playing in the background. There's absolutely no indication that he has less than an hour to live.
See, he wasn't that nonverbal. He knew a couple words.
This inadvertent voicemail ends up being the last recording of Jax alive.
Were you guys playing any games or anything like that? I noticed he had a tablet, a pad that he was using.
He's always got his tablets.
Okay. Were you working on the tablet with him at all?
Playing with him.
Okay.
I've never been a violent person in my life.
But investigators
Until
have to
you
square
were.
this statement with a crime scene so appalling that puddles of blood were found in the basement, having leaked through the floor.
We already forgave you because we know that maybe your hands did that, but your mind did not do that, okay? It's not like one day you woke up and didn't the door jam anymore. That's not the case.
No, not at all.
You did not see a little boy in those moments. You were going after that thing in your head. And I know that for a fact.
But whether in calls with his family or in a formal interview, when the subject turns to exactly what happened in those moments, Matthew himself is silent.
Do you remember where everything started in the house? Did it start upstairs in the upper second floor?
What?
Whatever happened with you and Jim in the house?
We were just hanging out.
Yeah. And what? What happened after that?
I need help.
I know.
I don't think it was his fault, you know. He's been in the front corner 3 times. He kept saying he wanted to die. Just going manic, you know, telling his mom that he's, you know, I'm hearing things and, you know, whatever.
How recent is that?
Within the last 2 months, 3 months. And then they keep releasing him. They keep him for 3 days, and he literally begged Oakfield, if you let me out, I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm gonna hurt somebody.
According to
I bet
records
he
from
didn't
his
tell
recent
Matt.
overdose hospitalization, Matt denied having violent ideations of any kind. Upon discharge, doctors
he's a
described
liar.
him as hopeful and future-oriented and at minimal risk of harming others.
And let me just say this, I used to be in a lot of, I've overdosed a couple times, and, you know, they make you see a psych. So him seeing a psych and telling them all this, look, I've been through that. I told them people what they wanted to hear so I could hurry up and get through there and get back out on the streets. Like, if you've been through if you've been through one system and you stayed there long enough, you could go through pretty much any of them, you know? It's just a mind game. Like, he's just playing with them, lying to them, just being a liar, not telling the truth.
Jax was murdered just 8 days later.
Matt, where was the bat at? Did you have to go get it in the garage?
Break it over his head.
You did? What else? Go through it.
What else?
What happened?
So this was...
Go through it.
You know what happened.
Tell me what happened. I want you to know. I want to know that you know.
I didn't mean to do it.
Okay.
I really
I
didn't.
know. Believe me. I know you didn't. Nobody would. Walk me through it. We'll do it real quick and be done with it.
I believe you did.
Well, there's a little bit to talk about. Okay? I know you didn't mean to do it. You went back in the house. Did you ever have the bat with you when you went back in the house? And then what?
I'm not talking about it.
This gap in the record, not everyone is convinced that Matthew is as blameless as he claims.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know if he heard voices.
Right.
I have my doubts.
I don't. What do you mean? We think he planned it, like he knew what he was going to do.
Some have even begun to speculate on a potential motive.
I'm with the dad, stepdad.
Yeah, it was like obsessive with me. He was in love with me, in love with me.
We kept saying that we needed to try to get Sammy away from Matt, because we thought Matt was just a bad influence.
No, I haven't talked to him since he freaked out when he found out I had a girlfriend.
Okay. And when was that?
Right before he went to Matt's holiday, a couple months ago, 2 months ago.
In his calls with Sam, Matt mourns what they once had.
Girlfriend.
You used to be my best friend.
Matt, stop.
What?
I'm still here for you. I told you, even through all of that shit, dude, I still hoped at some point we could still be best friends. You understand that?
Well, I don't know. You kind of like threw me away like I was nothing.
Yeah, I had to try to keep myself.
That's what happens when you go to jail, bro. People throw you away.
Really crazy from him.
Like what?
Saying that.
Some people are glad you're in there at the point.
Want to be around anymore and all this shit.
Do you blame Matt?
For killing him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you blame his mental illness or do you blame Matt?
I mean, when this first happened, I was all about the mental illness part of it and the medicine, but like I said, after talking to Janice last night and her putting into perspective of the only way he's going to hurt Sam is to take her son, I feel like it was him.
As much as that theory might make sense of this utterly senseless act,
off the
it may
boy
not
to
be
get
so
back
simple.
at him for her for having a girlfriend.
Man to man.
Jeez, man.
Did it have anything to do with Samantha and her new girlfriend?
No.
No. You were aware of that relationship?
Hmm?
Did that make you mad at all? Oh, make me mad. This didn't have anything to do with Samantha?
No.
No. Okay.
It would have made me mad.
Anybody?
No.
When did you know you were going to do what you...
My woman getting with another woman? That wouldn't make you mad? That'd make me mad.
You were going to do?
I don't know.
Okay. I mean, was it the exact moment it happened? Was it almost like I can't even believe I'm doing this sort of thing?
Yeah.
Did you just walk right up to him and do it?
I don't want to talk about it.
In an interview with a forensic psychiatrist, Matt said of that day, "I was pretending that I was okay, as if I'm not hearing voices, sitting upstairs with him, crying, asking God to make this stop. Voices told me to kill him and go downstairs and grab a circular saw and cut my head off. I guess
Why
I
didn't you
grabbed
do
a
that?
bat and went inside and killed him."
Hold up. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do that? You could have left, little man. You could have went out there, took the saw, and just one jam into the jugular. You might live about 30, 45 seconds, and then you're gone. We ain't standing here right now. But you didn't, because you's a coward, and you don't want to face your true problems.
I wish I would have told you guys to drive me to the hospital.
I wish you would have told me that too. I would have driven you.
I didn't want to ask for more help because I thought you guys were mad at me.
Now we're sitting here playing what ifs and what could have been and what should have been.
Oh my gosh, man, not ever.
And a
You
5-year-old's
felt like
gone.
that morning when I left?
Yeah.
Oh man, why did you just not ask?
Because I thought you guys were sick of me.
My God, man, not ever, not ever, not ever. I told you I would stay if you needed me, if you were okay. Well, I didn't ask you. I said I...
There was a point in time in my county jail that if a person like this was to come into the system, into general population, the officers would slide. We used to get a newspaper every morning, slide a newspaper under the door. But front page would be these kid killers and child whatever petty, all these people would come into the gen pop. That paper would get out and they wouldn't make it. They would not make it. So.
You okay to stay home with today? And you said, yeah, I'm fine. And so.
I ain't got no more to add to that because it gets pretty graphic after that.
How do we all live with that now?
You don't think I have regrets? I didn't say anything to my mom. I should have known better. We knew you weren't, I should have said something, but I didn't speak up. And we know we know you loved him so much. So I just didn't think anything.
See, this just goes to show you, man. If
Telling
you
her maybe
see
it wasn't a good
something,
idea.
say something.
Oh, especially if your mom wasn't there. It wasn't a good idea. And I thought something that morning. I said, man, I just don't feel comfortable. And I didn't speak up because I didn't feel like his mom anymore. I felt like my mom was more of his mom than I was.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't speak up.
So all y'all failed, little man.
Who dropped you off, I'm going to whack. I'm going to take her out to ice cream cone place. And I don't want to talk over the phone because everything's being recorded, and I don't give a. The thing is, how come that dropped you off? That's child endangerment.
If I would have thought,
I know.
I would have never.
I know. Believe me, I know. Yeah, this is not your fault. It's not.
With his family worrying over signs they may have missed that day, a man Matt knew from a past rehab stint says the signs started a lot earlier than that.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. The truth.
While we're walking, he's smoking a cigarette, and he's telling me about his son. And I'm like, what's wrong with him? And he's like, he has some issues. He was like, I would rather see him dead than to suffer. I said, what? I was like, what the make you say something like that, man?
Right.
Like that's your son.
Right, you should
He
have
was
got
like,
off on him right
never
there.
mind, man. He was like, I'm just frustrated and a little bit angry. He was like, I didn't mean to say that.
Another resident of the facility confirms the story.
Talking about killing his son because he's autistic, and everyone was like, that ain't cool, like, why you say like that?
He talked about killing his son. Why?
Because he was autistic, and it put a damper on his life.
Put a damper on whose life?
On Matthew's.
Okay.
I heard that.
You shouldn't have busted your... Never mind.
One call.
Never mind.
Just ate me alive, man. I just killed my son. How'd you do that? I beat him with a bat. He always told us he was going to beat him or choke him to death.
He said he was going to beat him or choke him to death?
Because it would just come up out of nowhere. Like, my son needs to die. Like, what the f***? Where did that come from, dude?
The other resident, who also knew Matt outside the facility, says he didn't find him to be the warm, loving father that others describe.
He never really talked to his son.
Okay.
At all. Like,
All right.
when he was drinking, like I say, if the baby was in the yard playing around, running around the yard and crawling in the grass, like he just didn't he didn't interact with him at all.
Sick. I still see his face. His tattoo.
All right.
Matt, can you tell me, was Jack doing anything that annoyed you yesterday?
No, never in my life.
What would Jack say about you?
Well, me.
He did?
Yeah.
I have no doubt he did. No doubt. Sometimes things just happen where you lose all control. Is that what happened yesterday?
What?
Did you just lose control?
No.
No?
Jax's autopsy describes a 9.5-inch gaping laceration of his face, along with severe crush-type fractures of the facial bones and skull. His brain is noted to have suffered extensive injury, including pulpification of the various lobes.
Pulpification? He beat that boy into a pile of brain juice. Brain sludge. Man. Ohio Penitentiary, y'all better do your thing.
The hardest thing I've ever seen.
If we needed the penitentiary any time in history, we
Praying
need it
that
now.
God will have mercy on your soul.
It's okay, Matt.
No, it's not.
Hold up, what's she
It's okay.
saying?
Your soul.
It's okay, Matt.
I'm praying that God will have mercy on your soul.
It's okay, Matt.
No, it's not.
It's okay to let it out.
No, it's not.
You can do it. It's okay.
It's not okay.
It's okay to talk about it now. I know. I know you're a good dad, okay? That's not the issue. It's not the issue. I know you loved him very much. Something happened.
No, I just been feeling crazy.
I know.
I can't talk about it.
Can't talk about it? Is it just too hard to talk about it?
I just can't.
Most cowards
I mean,
way,
why
they
can't
won't talk about
Is
it.
it just too hard for you at this point, or just don't want to? What?
It's just too up.
All right, this is the last chance, Matt.
What's the question?
Why?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
And in the end, there is no one else who can fill in that blank.
I mean, if
him in a mental institution for a very long time, as long as, like, I don't know, twice up in the air. I'd rather either that or he comes back out in a long time knowing he's stable, you know? Obviously, he's not a bad thing for society. That's like...
Gee, what?
You don't think he's a bad thing for society?
Right, now I don't know.
I've seen
this
switch. I've seen you go from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde. You know, I've seen it. There's literally people are like, oh, you know, you should have control of that. No, it's not like that.
Matt, what do you think should happen to you?
I want to be locked up, not like incarcerated. I want to be sent to the psych ward.
Even so, his hopes for that option are not high.
How long are they going to keep me in prison?
I don't know.
Ever.
I wish I could die.
I know, Matt. I know.
I wish I could die.
I know, Matt.
It's alright, they're gonna kill me in there anyways.
Oh, Matt. Don't say that.
They see who I am.
No, don't say that.
I'm gonna get murdered. Yeah.
Matt, you gotta do what you need to do for you, Matt. Okay? I'm telling you that.
What do you mean?
For any point you can't handle something, I don't know.
Which kind of blood?
I know you do, Matt.
In November 2023, Matthew Ponomarenko pled guilty to aggravated murder, kidnapping, and endangering children. At his sentencing hearing, he yelled out, "Get this over with so I can go drink my coffee." He was given an aggregate sentence of life in prison with parole eligibility after 45 years.
I'm gonna find a way to close here.
I know you want to do that, Matt.
I have to. I'm sorry.
I understand that. I don't want you to do that, though.
In the months after his arrest, Matt's mother seemed to struggle to give him advice on what to do, whether it be to hang on or to let go.
Matt, if you can't hold on, I already told you, you know what you need to do, and you know what you need to do before that. Make peace with God, make peace with Jesus, and I will see you in heaven.
A few years later, Matt would make his own choice. Guards at the Correctional Reception Center in Orient, Ohio, found him lying dead in his cell on December 7, 2025. He was 36 years old. In an online memorial for 5-year-old Jax Ponomarenko, his family wrote, "My baby boy, my little man. I don't know how or when, but one day I'll see you and feel whole again."
Well, that's where we're going to end it today, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know whether there's any way for anybody to like this video. I'm sorry this is what I brought to you today, and I won't be bringing these in the future because this was too hard of a video to do. And we're going to get back to the police chases tomorrow. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check one of these videos out up here. It might make you laugh. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.